Oh my goodness. So, another day, and hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are leaving out of the Phoenix area. We are heading down south toward Tucson for the Ironwood, and I can't wait. But there's a few things that we need to do around town before we head out, just to kind of put us in order. First thing that we're addressing is some food, and you guessed it, we're going to a Nomad favorite, Cracker Barrel. I was really wanting some chicken dumplings today. I thought that would be so good. So this sounds like a good, hearty, cozy, happy thing that we can have before we get on the road. So I'm really excited about this. But Riley's over here somewhere, so let's go find her. Riley! Are you ready to go eat some wonderful chicken and dumplings?
I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited.
So yeah, this is gonna be our breakfast. And you know, it's also kind of lunch. It's kind of that weird time of day. We were at camp for a while doing just
So excited.
Stuff that we needed to do, getting ready. We were trying to find a place.
We're about to eat food.
Yes, we're trying to find a place to get the oil changed, and that's what we're gonna do next, I think, because both of us realize that we're pretty close, and it has to be done. Okay, we finished up getting our oil change, and I also had to get a new air filter because mine was horrible. Oh my gosh. I kind of knew that being out in the desert though. Now, typically a typical air filter is good for about 15 to 20,000 miles, according to everything that I've seen out there. And I was getting pretty close, if not over a little bit already. And just being out in all of the desert, it's just really harsh on them. So whenever they pulled it off, I was just like, ugh! So that's fixed. Now we're off to do our next errand before we hit the road. We're going to Trader Joe's. Been wanting some food that I can only find here for a bit. Now, not every place has a Trader Joe's, so when I find it, I get really excited. But Riley, why are you handing me eggs?
Because I just need you to hold it. We gotta throw this out because it's old and expired, but something in my purse just exploded. Give me a sec.
In other words, I'm stuck with the eggs now, guys.
Yeah, pretty much. Anywho, what were you saying?
No. Riley has the eggs again.
I have the eggs again.
We have been successful.
Well, we were supposed to use these eggs for something, right?
Yes.
So does this mean we should buy more eggs?
Maybe.
If only you liked eating eggs.
I mean, it's been windy. That's the only reason we didn't use them.
Exactly. Otherwise, I love eating eggs.
So why didn't you eat some of the eggs? We only needed 2 of them.
I wasn't thinking.
On a positive note, there is a trash can here. So bye-bye. Farewell, my friends. Super sad. So in to get our things we go. Okay, so Riley and I left Trader Joe's. We got all of our groceries. We pulled up to another spot, Best Buy. So I have a couple things I need to look at in here. Riley has a couple things she's interested in. So last stop before we hit the road, I think. And if it's not, there's a Dollar Tree literally like right there. So that would be the last stop. But we're just trying to get everything together because we're going to be out kind of remote from the Tucson area. It's not going to be directly in Tucson, so we want to make sure we have everything so we don't have to leave if we don't want to. Oh yeah, so we were in traffic for a long time and just needed a break, but these kind of places are always a good little stop off for a good nugget. So let me show you what we found. At this rest area, there are a series of kiosks telling you a little bit more about this area of Arizona. For example, all the rivers and lakes. We were staying out by Lake Pleasant. That's where that really cool campsite was. I've explored a lot of the Colorado River areas. And of course, as we go up toward Vegas, we'll see Lake Mead again. Of course, they have all sorts of cool stuff to do here in Arizona. The sporting events, they were actually about to host the Super Bowl in Phoenix, so that was kind of cool. We stayed near a lot of different golf courses. We've done tons of hiking here, and there's several other really fun activities, as you can see. This sign, though, is probably my favorite. It's about the Sonoran Desert, so you can see what kind of like things that you'll find out here. There are some beautiful pieces of vegetation, including the saguaros, which are actually protected. Of course, here are all the state parks and trails and areas that you can go to, and you can see Arizona has some super beautiful places. They also have some really cool underground spaces, so maybe we'll get to explore a few more of those. Now, the interesting thing about stopping off at a place like this is typically we could stay here overnight. I don't think there's any signs saying that you can't. So if that's the case, there's normally a window of time that they allow you to stay. We're not doing that today because, again, we're going to an event, so that's no big deal. But it's nice to have these little places to stop off. Not to mention there's picnic tables here. Let me show you. Check this out, guys. Over here we have the large truck parking. There's several picnic tables and things like that over here. Lots of areas to kind of spread out if you need like a break from the road. And then here's the pavilion we were just in. There's also a map with all of the roadways and all of the emergency numbers that you can listen to the radio stations of or call if you need help. Of course, over there is the bathroom area, and then something cool is over here. We're gonna go check that out. Oh, very cool. This is actually super neat. This talks about the actual purchase of this area and how much it cost, and then some other information about Arizona, which is really, really neat. Realistically, you can find all sorts of cool stuff at the little rest stops. There's another sign over here, as you can see, that also looks like the shape of Arizona with more factual information. So that was kind of cool. So we're getting our brain wrinkles today, even if that's not how the day started out. And that's what I love about being on the road. You can have a super average, normal, run-of-the-mill start to your day, and by the afternoon, you can just drive on down the road and find something cool. And that's what we've done today. So now we're just waiting on Riley, and then we're gonna head the last like little leg. It's probably gonna be dark when we pull into camp, so I'm probably not gonna show you too much of that, but maybe we'll see what kind of happens as we go. I will be doing a separate video, however, for the event so that you guys can see who all came, what's going on, some of the things that we did while we were there, and also the location itself, because I've never explored this particular area. But while we're waiting, let's look at one more thing. Now, I have touched on each and every one of these stops now. I went through Sedona and I saw this in a distance. I haven't gotten to explore, but I have seen it. We went to the Biosphere last time I was here in the state. Painted Desert, I've been there twice. The Petrified Forest is attached, so I've been there also twice. And Lake Havasu, I just went to on this trip. It's Riley!
What up?
Riley.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get back on the road?
Yeah, but let's let Tyson out first.
Yeah, Tyson needs a break, so he can enjoy this beautiful area also. Okay, here comes Big Bad Tyson, aka Little Tiny Tyson. Hi, buddy. Hi. Are you stretching your legs? We're going in circles. Okay. Sorry for spinning you around. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes when you're with Tyson. He does the loopy loops, and he has the zoomies right now because he's had to be inside a little bit longer than he probably would have liked to. It does look like there's a really nice walking path out through here though that's nice and paved, as you can see. And then there looks like there's a little trail kind of behind this also, so we might be able to walk around a little bit more if it wasn't, you know, almost dark. Tyson, was that a good stretchy break? Was that a good stretchy break for you and Mommy? Yeah?
Well, he's shaking now.
Okay, so while we're going to the meetup, it's actually for Greg and Kelly right here. It's Fit for Expedition Fun Seekers. And so this is their little sticker, but also I know that Marshall from Mellow Nomadic Adventure is gonna be there. I'm not sure who else is gonna be there though, but Riley is already in place. Of course we know Charles and Tony are gonna be there. Hi guys, hi. Now the cool thing is Greg has hosted this event previous along with some of his other companions that he kind of travels with and also does live streams with. So I think it's really cool. This is the first year that we're getting to come out, so we'll get to say hi to everybody. Now we saw Greg and Kelly a bit before this at the Bluegrass Festival, like the jam thing that we went to, so we got to chat with them a little bit already, but now we'll get to have a little bit more time catching up, and I think that that's great because, you know, they're located here in the Arizona area, so that's kind of fun. Riley's just being Riley, guys. It's been a weird day. It's been a very weird day. But we're about to hit the road again, so you guys are coming along for some more of the ride. And she's still being weird. This is our lives. At some point, when you're sleep deprived, been on the road for almost, how long have we been traveling now? Like a month?
Together?
Yeah.
Maybe 3 weeks.
It all runs together.
It really does run together, yeah.
And then we get this version of Riley.
Yeah.
You guys don't know what to do with this version of Riley yet. I'm hoping she'll show more of this though on her channel. She's quite funny. morning, everyone. So we made it to the Ironwood. Again, I'm going to show you all that on a different video, but right over here is Sitter Camp. Here's my van, and we have some friends. In front of my van, Aussie Van Man is here. And then behind my van is Riley, and then also Charles and Tony. So a lot of our group is here already, but there's a few more who are coming. So I'll show you guys that pretty soon. Again, doing these little vlogs, it helps me to show you guys so many of the different things that are going on behind the scenes. So I can't wait to share that with you. But for now, remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. And I'm going to close up this video by sharing our fire from last night.